Welcome to the Howdy Boomy podcast. Today is Tuesday, the 6th of February. Valentine's Day is coming upon us. I'm thinking about the candy I would like to receive. I love Chunky bars. And I looked at all the candies that are available to baby boomers back in the day, and I just remember going to the theater and getting Dots and Jujubes, which Dennis loved. I don't know if they still make those. And Milky Way, Milk Duds, and now it's just so expensive. But the baby boomer candies, I thought, I don't know how many are left, but they always persevere. Today there's a little bit of a heavy heart and a reminder of what's going on. As you'll see, there's a poster behind me. On the easel, it is one of the posters available at howdyboomy.com. And it's entitled, Our Flag Was Still There. And as the centerfold, as the center concentration of the poster, as you could see from a distance, it is the raising of the flag, first the Marines at Iwo Jima, and then the firemen at Ground Zero at 9/11. And all around them are pictures of events that led up to both December 7th, 1941, and 9/11 in New York City, where radical Islam attacked the United States, sending airliners into the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and one was shot over Pennsylvania. God knows how many more terrorists were in planes trying to wreak havoc on the United States. I know my brother-in-law was on one going to Cleveland, and they grounded everybody, and there's a bunch of Muslims that got off of that plane really upset. God knows what could have happened there. But we seem to forget what's going on. Today, we find out that we're retaliating against the Iran-backed militias who killed 3 American servicemen last week. But we took so long that it's becoming evident that the areas that we struck are abandoned now. Oh, we're doing a little bit here and there. And they're not putting any targets in Iran because we don't want to go to war with them. That's according to our President, Joe Biden. And I just remember what Mike Pompeo, our Secretary of State, said, that they were in the war room and talking to the head of Iran. And Donald Trump point blank told them, they do any actions in the Middle East, and one serviceman is killed, he's coming after him personally. And nothing happened. That's what you have to do. As I said in previous podcasts, 80% of the world understands 2 things: an empty stomach and the end of a gun. Iran understands the end of a gun. They don't fear us. They know, especially with this administration, the stumbling and bumbling they're doing around, the retaliation is going to be minimal. We had a Secretary of Defense who was MIA for 2 weeks without telling anybody. What kind of chain of command do you have there? Just absolutely amazing. But it's with a heavy heart today that I'm going to end this. And after this show is finished here, I'm speaking. It's going to be about 5 or 6 minutes. There's going to be a brief 15-second video. And in that video, you're going to see George Bush at Ground Zero on top of the rubble. And to his left, stage right, is Bob Beckwith, a retired New York Fire Department member who was standing next to him as Bush was speaking to the crowd. He died yesterday. 91 years old. He was 68 when that photograph was taken, when the video was taken. So my heart's out to the Beckwith family, and it's just a reminder of 9/11, how they still hate us, how we still must retaliate, not like Chicken Little. Nobody can mess with us. They realize that if we had a strong leader, we do not. To Bob Beckwith, to his family, to all of the New York City Fire Department, thank you for your service. We remember 9/11. It's something we can't forget. I just wish this administration got us through its head. Watch the brief video. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.